EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let it up.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and a yard.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line.
That's good.
A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
To throw, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target,
Brings up 2nd
and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to run!
Trying to start on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Ready to run!
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Check that. Street.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Number 86.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. It's back out now to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 26
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
What is that?
On first and 10, it's Williams. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
What is that?
Williams. to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on
Call
the
it
play.
a gain of
And the
13.
Bears,
First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
17. Bears 14. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Will Riker is lining up for the
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Volunteer!
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
It's the tight end connect. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on how aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback, because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he's in! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Bears 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try the right side this time, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Laporta in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is pulled in at the 5. And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, sit on.
They'll go with a counter on first down. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dallas Turner on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready, sit on. Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Yes. Combo.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the jump. Check, hurt. Here we go, sack. 60 Eagle.
Now a handoff, running right. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
On the ready. Tight. Hurt. Let's go.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown. Reichert the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Bears 21.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is up?
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, set. Go, Reed, go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set. Steady, ready.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdowns, Vikings.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Williams. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be third down.
Ready, set, on.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Gain of 4 yards.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That is brought in, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Ready, set. Hey, ball.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Second and goal at the Vikings 5-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Yes. Ready, set, on. Yes. Tempo.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Now a give on the ground, and he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Third down and 9.
Check. Go.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. That is.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, and set up the offense with a short field. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 9.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught, and he's in. Brock Bowers, touchdown Bears.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Vikings 45, Bears 29. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Yeah! He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second down and 2. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
The 49-yard line.
Big Lion. Hey. Cougar 19.
Now a running play. Open space to the 35. And he'll be taken down.
That's another.
Has some issues. Gain of 18.
Vikings.
On the ready. Set. Cowboy. Viking 18. Hey, what's that? Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Vikings, first down.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hubbard. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Minnesota. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready to hard. Here we go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
Ready to.
A play fake. Now Williams. Over the middle. He's got Burton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready to hard.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 41-yard line.
Bronco switch.
Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7.
Pat the street. Pat the street. Let's go. All right, fire. 18 Cardinal.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go, Rick. Go. Come on, come on.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's quit. Let's go.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Cougar 19.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Let's go now.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
70.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. These were so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.